Hey everyone, and welcome back to my What If Corner. Seeing as Christmas is coming up, I decided to put my Kid Goku story on hold for now, and write a quick one-shot instead. A holiday special, if you like. So today I'm asking, what if the Dragon Balls couldn't revive people? Our story begins at Korin Tower. Goku has just scored the final Dragon Ball from Pilaf, with some help from Uranai Baba. Excited, Goku and Upa summon the Eternal Dragon, Shenron, and ask him to bring Upa's father Bora back to life.
That wish is beyond my power. State another wish.
The dragon booms. Goku is taken aback. What do you mean it's beyond your power? Shenron explains that his power is limited by the power of his creator, the god of Earth, and that resurrecting someone from the dead is firmly beyond that limit. Goku is disappointed, but Upa puts a tiny hand on his shoulder. It's okay, Goku. You tried your best. But Goku is determined to find a way. He asks the dragon if he uses the wish to boost this god guy's power, would the dragon be able to bring people back to life? Shenron says he doesn't know, but it's very unlikely. Goku decides that it's worth a shot. If it works, Bora could be brought back next year. All they'd need to do is collect the balls and try again. Shenron grants the boy's wish, and the Dragon Balls scatter, Goku leaping up to grab the 4-star ball, as usual. Goku then asks Upa to come with him, but Upa says that he's the only one left. He has to defend the sacred land of Korin, now that his father isn't around. Goku nods and goes on his way. Now we're going to skip ahead a year. The Dragon Balls are active again, and Goku takes a short break from his training and exploration to search for them. Seeing as they were only collected after the 3-year time skip, we can safely assume that this would lead Goku to Yajirobe, who was in possession of the 1-star ball at this time. As a side note, when Goku meets Yajirobe in the manga, he says that he found the ball 3 years ago, which means that when he found it, it was probably just a random round stone. I wonder what his reaction was when it became a Dragon Ball. Anyway, Yajirobe refuses to give up the Dragon Ball, and Goku tries to fight for it. He loses. Based on the fact that Goku has only been in the wilderness for a year and hasn't yet received any Zenkai boosts from fighting Ten Shinhan or Tambourine, Yajirobe is probably stronger than him right now, even if he is taken off guard by the Kamehameha wave. Yajirobe eventually gets annoyed with this kid trying to attack him and says that he'll give it to him if Goku can get him a lot of good food. Goku smiles gleefully. He's already won this challenge. Goku returns to Yajirobe after an hour with 4 or 5 giant fish. Yajirobe is impressed and hands over the Dragon Ball to Goku. Goku asks if Yajirobe will train with him, because, he's a very strong guy. But he declines. Yajirobe's not really the type. Goku then asks if Yajirobe has ever seen a dragon. Yajirobe says of course he hasn't, they aren't real. Goku argues with him and Yajirobe tells him to prove it. Goku smirks. After a long drive to the base of Korin Tower in Yajirobe's car, and a happy reunion with Upa, Goku proceeds to summon the dragon once again. Hilariously, Yajirobe is in shock at this. Goku asks the dragon if he can revive Bora, now that this god guy's power has increased. Shenron sighs.
I'm sorry, but that wish is still beyond my power.
Goku is devastated, but before he can say anything else, Upa shouts a wish to the dragon. I wish to be strong, like Goku and my father. The dragon's eyes glow red, and Upa is surrounded by a bright light, so bright that Goku and Yajirobe have to look away. When the light fades, Upa is taller and more muscular.
Your wish is granted. Farewell.
Goku and Yajirobe are gawking at Upa. Now about 2 foot taller, Goku asks to test out Upa's strength, and the two fight. Both Goku and Upa are surprised to find that they're about equal in power now. Upa is thrilled. Sure, his dad is still dead, and that's really sad, but now he has the power to stop anyone who dares to attack the sacred land. Besides, he's had a year to come to terms with it. Goku promises to come back and visit him one day, before they head back to Yajirobe's forest in the car. Before Goku can leave, Yajirobe stops him. Weird and awesome things keep happening since he met this boy, and he wants to see more of it. The two of them travel together for the next 2 years, and eventually they both enter the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai. Things go in a similar way, except for Yajirobe now fights Roshi in place of Manwolf. This fight is a lot closer, but Jackie Chun still wins. The big change comes at the end of the tournament. This time, there's no Dragon Ball to go back for, and it takes Goku a few minutes longer to realise that his Nyoibo is missing, with Yajirobe distracting him by talking about food. Krillin runs back to find the announcer on the floor in terror. Tambourine has stolen the Tenkaichi Budokai roster and left the Ma symbol as a calling card. Now this time, Goku doesn't just rush off after Tambourine. This time, they all go and eat first. I mean, they're all starving and exhausted, and Goku needs to fill up to get back to full power. Once Goku is full up, they head back to Kame House. They see the news reports that martial artists have been dying. Roshi decides that they should gather the Dragon Balls to get rid of Piccolo. To their horror, Piccolo already has 3 of them. They need to hurry. One Dragon Ball collecting montage later, and Tambourine is sent to pick up the balls that Goku and the others have now collected. He is easily defeated by Goku, and they claim the Dragon Ball that he was carrying. Now Piccolo has 3, and Goku has 4. When Piccolo arrives on the scene, he quickly knocks out Goku, just like in the original, and then Roshi tries to trap him with the Mafuba. It doesn't work, and Roshi dies. Piccolo makes his wish for youth, kills Shenron, and then leaves the scene. This time, Chaozu didn't dive out of cover to steal the wish, as Yajirobe, who is way too scared of King Piccolo to fight, stops him. From here, Yajirobe takes Goku to Korin Tower, and Upa throws them higher than halfway up the tower, in the place of Bora. Goku gets a Senzu Bean and drinks the Ultra Divine Water. This time, Yajirobe goes with Goku to the fight, but he's taken 3 Senzu Beans from the tower. Korin obviously noticed this, but realised that they might need them. Goku arrives, quickly dispatching Drum. If Symbol is there, then Yajirobe kills him. Goku fights Piccolo, and it goes much the same way as the original, except there's no Ten Shinhan to hold hostage, and Yajirobe is, as you would expect, nowhere to be seen. Yajirobe survives the giant blast that wipes out the city, and takes a Senzu to recover. Goku defeats Piccolo, and Piccolo Jr. is born. After this victory, Goku goes to the lookout, while Yajirobe hangs out at Korin Tower, just like the original. 3 years later, and Kami is a lot stronger than the original thanks to Goku's earlier wish, meaning that Goku is probably slightly stronger for the 3-year training. Not that it matters compared to Raditz, but still. Kami successfully traps Piccolo using the Mafuba, and the tournament ends peacefully. As in my Kid Goku turning Super Saiyan what if, there would be another tournament in 3 years' time because Piccolo didn't cause a mass panic and destroy the arena, and either Krillin or Ten Shinhan would probably win that. Most likely Ten Shinhan, as Goku never showed up for it. 2 more years pass and Raditz has arrived. This time Kami accompanies Goku to fight him. Kami makes Raditz's scouter his priority to begin with, realising that he can detect energy with it, and successfully destroys it with a sneak attack. Goku is executed by Raditz, while Kami monopolises on Raditz's weakness. Yajirobe sneaks up and grabs Raditz's tail, and Kami kills him while he can't move. Yajirobe would be at the reunion, as he's now known the whole group for at least 8 years, and Goku for 2 years longer. Kami takes Gohan home and delivers the bad news to Chi-Chi. Goku is gone. Now, I know that your major question here is, would Vegeta and Nappa show up? Well, no. As far as they're concerned, both Kakarot and Raditz are dead, and good riddance, they were weak anyway. No Dragon Balls were mentioned, so their interest just isn't piqued. No Saiyans or mention of Dragon Balls means no Frieza either. The Saiyans would go on serving him like nothing happened. So Earth is at peace. Goku is gone, so Dr. Gero, having lost focus of his revenge, starts focusing instead on developing mankind, just like he originally wanted. I'm sure that if he oversteps, this stronger Kami would step in, or send one of Earth's strongest to stop him. Which means that not only does Gohan get to grow up like an ordinary person, so do Lapis and Lazuli, who are never kidnapped and turned into killer cyborgs. Earth is looking pretty good in this timeline. I reckon that Beerus would never have come to Earth to meet one half Saiyan, and perhaps a baby girl called Pan. He probably would have gone after Vegeta or Broly instead. So to wrap up, Gohan gets to be a scholar full-time, settles down with Videl, and has a baby Pan. Bulma eventually dumps Yamcha for good, and probably marries someone else. It's doubtful that Krillin and Lazuli would ever meet, but it's not off the cards entirely. Gotta be fair to Krillin. He's had a bad enough time already, even without dying. And to be honest, even if Bobbidi shows up for Boo, he'd probably just take the orb off world after realising how weak the Earth is. Either that or kill a bunch of people to release Boo and then leave to go after Shin, the one who he blames for killing his father. So yeah, surprisingly happy ending. I didn't think it would go this way when I first started writing it, but I'm glad that it has. Gotta keep our spirits up during the holidays. Remember to drop me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like these videos. Leave me comments, tell me how you would have handled this story. With that said, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a very Happy New Year. Until next time.